God bless y'all. My name is Jonathan Ko, and I want to give you a testimony that I had as a sinner. Okay, now this testimony that I had encountered was I was in a shootout. This is over here by off of Good Hope Road. That's my old neighborhood. Okay, Southeast Washington D.C. and um and what happened was my people, somebody stole his basketball court, and we was like, nah, we gotta go get him. You know what I'm saying? This time I'm a drug dealer. I'm selling drugs. Okay, I'm over here selling drugs on Minnesota Avenue, and we like, okay, yeah. While people's complained, he came to my hood. He came to my house, and he was like, yeah, man, man, come on, man, I'm trying to wreck the dude. I think I know who took my basketball court. So he was like, okay, let's go. Me and my man L, my brother L, L from Southeast, okay, many know him as. And what happened was we said, okay, bet, let's go around there. And so we had a lot of hammers. We got meaning pistols. I had hammers. I had pistols. I had in my life I had a lot of guns. I had a lot of I had assault rifles. I had all types of assault rifles. Even people I was connected with had Max, AKs, like you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? We were just flooded with a lot of artillery from a lot of different people that I was friends with throughout DC. You know what I'm saying? I can get a pistol. I can get a gun. I could get an assault rifle because I knew a lot of different people in DC, uh, northeast, southeast, And so what happened was, like I said, we had a lot of pistols. So he came to us because he was like, we gotta go do this. Okay, so I had my duffel bag, and I put a shotgun in there, and I put an assault rifle in there. At the time I thought it was like an AR-16. I found out when I got locked up with it that it wasn't. It was some kind of, I don't know. It was powerful though, man. But it wasn't a AR-15. It was like those kind of assault rifles that you see on them with the shoulder straps that the police, excuse me, not the police, but that the military have. I don't know what to call it though, but it looked just like one of those assault rifles. It got the clip right here, and you got you hold it and do that, and then it got the little top right there, and you could even put a shoulder strap on it, and it was one of them kind of crazy army guns, and I had that in the duffel bag, and my brother, he had a 380 on him, and so we went around there, and he go around there, and he like, yeah, man, the basketball court was out there, and he was like, you can have this basketball court, man. I just want to know who took it. Y'all can have it. Matter of fact, I'm about to just, he just slammed the basketball court down, and everybody out there deep. People out there sitting in their car, people drinking, maybe smoking weed. I don't know. People with their girlfriends, and they just out there deep. This is in the alleyway in the southeast, and so they just out there, doing whatever they do, and like I said, we came through there, and then he just slammed my little peoples. He just slammed the basketball court, and he picked up a cinder block and just started breaking the basketball court. Matter of fact, people was even playing. They was even shooting on the basketball court, but they could tell that when we came on the scene, they could tell we was strapped up because I had a duffel bag, and who walking around with a duffel bag with instruments look like they in there. I'm not no guitarist or nothing like that. And so like they was like, looking like, okay, what's this? And so like I said, he just started beating it up with a cinder block, and they knew that there was something behind this boldness. They knew that we were strapped up. And he was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let little younger know, that I'm trying to see him and all this, whatever. So as we was exiting out of there, you know what I'm saying, my little man, he said to the dude, he said, yeah, so and so, and the dude like, now this is at the entrance of the alleyway, okay, now because we was in deep, okay, now we out of the alleyway coming out, and like I said, we just passed this dude, and he coming into the alleyway to be with them, the other people who was already in the alleyway. This is his hood or whatever. This ain't in his hood. I don't even know that dude, but anyway, so he was like he was like, yeah, I know so and so. Like, why? Because my people was like, you know so and so. He was like, yeah, I know so and so. Why? He was like, let him know I'm trying to see him. You know, he was my people was doing too much. Like, you don't just go around. I mean, we was strapped up to the T, to the point where his confidence level was on high. You know, and we was like, we'll let it rip. Like, you know, we'll shoot you. We'll let it rip. It ain't nothing to us. You know. And I was a trigger happy type dude. My brother was, and so we wasn't tripping. And so he say to the dude, he say, like, yeah, let him know, he's like, yeah, that's my brother. Matter of fact, that's my little brother. And nah, matter of fact, and he started looking my duffel bag, and he like, because the barrels was poking out, okay, because they was heavy. We came through heavy, and so the barrels was poking out. He said, matter of fact, let me get that. And so he started coming close to me, because when he said that, he had flashed his pistol that was in his pants, okay. And my brother he let it off, boom, quick, to the neck, and then it hit him in the neck, and then the dude, he was like, oh, like he was falling down, and he was like letting it off. My brother tried to keep going, but it jammed. So that was God working on his behalf, the other dude, okay, and because he could have easily died. And so and I've encountered situations like that before also, and I'll get to that in a minute. But so what happened was, he just started letting them go, and we all ran, because I can't just, I mean, it's all about the quicker the draw if you a cowboy out there. And so we get to breaking, and I fell, and when I got up, and I fell because I tripped over the curb, and I'm in the street, and I fell in the middle of the street, and I tucked the rifles back in the duffel bag, and I seen that he was done, like, and he was still on the floor, and somebody was picking him up. Another dude was trying to pick him up from off of the floor, and he was letting them things go reckless, like he was like this, like just, and it was going everywhere. So, and it was very close range. And I always give this testimony because I never encountered anything like that a day in my life. And I've been shot at before. I've been the first time I got shot at, I was 9. We was on the highway. I was with my grandparents in California, or Oregon, I think, passing by or something. And so I pick up the assault rifles. I pulled out the gauge, and I get to coming close to him. But as I was coming close to him, I was clicking it. I was like this, coming close to him like this, like clicking it. And I'm like, man, why it ain't going off? Now, mind you, my brother, my brother L, okay, and my other little peoples, okay, they was already in the car waiting on me. Like, okay, we waiting on John. And I'm letting that thing go. Or they was in the car. They was about to be in the car. They was just in front of the car waiting on me, seeing what I'm doing. And so I'm clicking it. It ain't going off. Ain't nothing going off. And then after that, I look to the side, and I see the ambulance, which was there the entire time. They watched the whole thing, because it all happens fast. I'm telling you bit by bit, but this stuff happens fast. And so I thought, and I was like, you know what? They got walkie-talkies. They're gonna call the police. They probably already did, and let me get out of here. So and I see that it ain't going off, and right now I don't know if it's the safety, because guns can act stupid. Okay, you gotta oil them, you gotta do all this stuff, and they could just be stubborn sometimes and whatever. So I didn't have time to focus on that. And this dude, he was like like his eyes was big. He thought I was about to kill him, because I was coming closer to him, clicking, and he was done. His 4.5, he had a 4.5, and it was done. Like he emptied the clip. And so I just got out of there, and I just want to get that testimony, because when I went home, my peoples, man, my peoples, he came up there. He was like, yeah, man, what's up with y'all, man? Came up to my crib, because we went back to the crib, and he was like, man, John, look at your shirt. And I was like, what? And I seen that I had bullet holes in my shirt. I had bullet holes in like the heart part, like the part where my heart is, and I also had bullet holes in my sleeve. And I was like, whoa, like the bullet holes in my chest area. And I was like, whoa, like wow. And these were little holes, They were like little clear holes, and this wasn't from me falling because these were perfect holes, and they were hot. You could feel the heat, and I even felt, and I was like, wow, I got grazed, and I looked at my shoulder, and I felt, and I seen like the scratch from the bullet, because I didn't fall on my shoulder, okay, and this was from the bullet, and it was hot. It was very hot, and it was intense. The heat was very hot. I'm talking about hot. For all those who've been shot, or for all those who've been grazed, I know people can say, "Oh, that was just a graze. Shut up." But I thank God, because I could have got shot, and I ain't never been shot. All my friends been shot. All my friends, just about 99%. Okay, and I never been shot, and I never been stabbed, and I felt the heat, and I see it, and you can see, because it was like right where the hole was at. And so and then there was other holes. And I was just like, wow, thank God. And then I saw that my brother had a hole, and he never failed. Okay, these were all from the bullet shots, and he had a hole, and then he also had like it skipped across his shirt, like across like the axis. And so, I just give God glory, because that was God showing me that He can protect me, and that I was predestined. And I'm not saying that you're not predestined if you've been shot, but I mean, like, more so to those who have, and because you're still here, and stuff like that. You've been preserved, okay, to spread the gospel, and some of you guys are still preserved now to spread the gospel and stuff like that. So, I just want you guys to know, all you thugs out there, you live by the sword, you will die by the sword. That is a biblical quote. That doesn't come from Tupac. It don't come from Big Pun. It don't come from Biggie. It comes from Jesus. Yeah, yeah, the real one. Okay, it comes from Jesus, Yeshua Hamashiach. So that's another testimony about how God's goodness was there for me. And oh yeah, let me just emphasize this: that I've been shot at plenty times. I was shot at on the highway. Like I said, with my grandparents, we were going to functions. Oh no, this was a wedding for my uncle in Sacramento, I believe, because I got a lot of family in the West. And I've been shot at on Good Hope Road and alleyways. Old heads like, get out the way, and they just shooting, and bullets, they're going past my head, like, oh, let's get out of here, like, so it's like, that's what happens when you grow up in the inner city, and God is in the inner city, okay? So I just want y'all to know, like, we got our own testimonies in the inner city, and hopefully, these little young Muslims realize that they ain't serving God. Jesus is Lord. A lot of my people in my city is Muslim people, according to the flesh, meaning my black people. And so, I just want y'all to know, like, yeah, man, and they still shooting. They out here. They a gang. Muslims, Islam is a gang. So, now I'm rolling with Jesus, and I'm repping the blood set, the blood of the Lamb. Okay, the sacrificial blood of the Lamb. Yes, amen. God bless you all. I'm still alive, predestined for His glory. God bless.